Johnson, a very large, successful company.
Yes, sir.
And while she was there, she got to talking. She learned how to break that ice. She got to talking with one of the workers there, and she was advised that there are 11 of them from out of town that have come in to help the influx of all the people bringing their phones in to update them and actually get a new phone. You have to get a new phone. So she got a new BlackBerry. And those 11 people are staying at the Evangeline Downs Hotel.
What a deal.
And they were bragging on it. So you have friends that come into the area, you have business
Welcome back,
associates
KSLO.
calling on you from out of town, and they ask you for a good place to stay. It is a beautiful facility,
Certainly
and
is.
we would deeply appreciate any help you can give them.
How about a nice note about our friend Huey Semino? He's had some really tough surgery over the last couple of weeks with his leg. His leg has not healed very well. So we want to just keep him in our prayers. But the prognosis, he had been just, it wasn't getting better, wasn't getting worse, wasn't getting ahead. A lot of you heard he'd been on dialysis and everything else. Wasn't good. But I think now he's off the dialysis, or very little dialysis. So the prognosis is moving forward. He's now on a progress to come home again, where he's getting better. So keep Huey Semino in your prayers.
Please do that.
If you get time, call the family just to let Huey know that you're thinking about him.
I have a note to do the same thing. Did you welcome our KSLO friends back? Pennington Balloon Championship. That is taking place this weekend.
Yes, sir.
The 5th, which will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And this is a national championship balloon event that takes place. Our longtime friend right there in Baton Rouge at the Pennington Biomedical Research Center. And one of the big things about this is free parking. Some major company in the Baton Rouge area pays for the parking, and it's a free entrance. Again, some people are putting up money, and they ask that they have no charges. George Richard is the director of this championship balloon event, and actually works year-round to keep the momentum going and keep the sponsors, up to date on what's taking place.
It's a huge deal.
It's a huge thing.
It's a national competition.
That's correct. And the competition of the actual balloon competition takes place from 6:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. And that's fine. And you can go all day long. There's music. There's different things you can
Booths
visit.
with food and drinks, souvenirs.
And souvenirs. But on the afternoon of Friday and Saturday, stay a little late. Stay till it's about dark. And then they're going to do the glow. And that is just fantastic. I've been.
That flame inside those balloons, when they turn that little flame on to inflate them, but they don't inflate them all the way to get them off the ground. They inflate them just enough to make them stand up. It makes that whole balloon glow. I mean, it's beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
It is.
Bring your camera.
Right. And then there's a fireworks display at 9:30 p.m. And so, I mean, this is a real nice weekend.
And the 101st Airborne goes out there, the Screaming Eagles, and they do all kinds of things where they jump out of the airplanes with flowers and flares on. And I mean, it's really an impressive thing to go see.
So this weekend,
for the whole family.
And it's free for the whole family. Not often you can get something free.
There you go. How about this? We got the Bayou Teche cleanup this Saturday. The Cajuns for Bayou Teche is a second annual cleanup. You remember we talked about this last year. You go to the Port Barre boat launch, the birthplace of Bayou Teche, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you got a boat, bring your boat. If you don't have a boat, that's fine. There'll be some boats out there as well. But bring boots and gloves. And they're going to go all the way up and down Bayou Teche to clean it all up for the big canoe race and pirogue race they have in October.
Tour de Teche.
That's right. So if you want more info, call Blake Couvillon at 230-8596.
Right. Roxanne Agudo, who's with the parish government, had also sent this flyer to us.
Yes, sir.
And it's the second annual. I forgot, I can't remember everything. Give me a little credit. I forgot how many tons of trash they picked up last year. And you know what? They're going to probably pick up tons again.
That's right.
This Tour de Teche boat race is actually they're doing it a little different this year. They're going to have different stages of it. And it's a 130-mile race. It doesn't seem like from Port Barre to way up into St. Mary Parish would be 100.
That
but
little bayou does
it's
that.
that wiggling.
You and I keep threatening to get in that race. You know, one of these years we'll have to do it.
I didn't have a chance to work out yet. Next year, let's set it off till next year. Thank you, Roxanne.
How about this? We also got the Special Olympics tickets going on still to benefit the Special Olympics in St. Leonard Parish. Drawing for $400 Valero gift card, a Targill gift basket, Saints and LSU gear, Walmart gear. Call Loretta Richard or Miss Susie Peck, 942-7290. The drawing's August 15th, so help now.
Went over to the Crawfish House. I think it's Crawfish House and Grill. I thought it was Pappy's, but anyhow, it's a Crawfish House and Grill. That's the facility used to be called Crawfish Corner when Mitch Olivier and his wife Kim had it. Now it's Barry.
That complex next to Donald Gardner Stadium. That's kind of a good way to say it.
A good way to say it. Barry Reeves, Reverend Reeves' son. It really seems to be doing well. He's got some good food, good professional wait staff. In fact, at least a couple of them work there at the noon, and then they work at Steamboat at night.
Correct.
And you know, we've got so many good workers around here that holding 2 and 3 jobs down to make things meet. But I tip my hat to those kind of people that they are determined to make sure. Most of them have young kids, some very young, some in high school, some getting ready to be and in college, and they work these jobs to dedicate their whole life to make sure that that child gets the best of what they can possibly afford. And while I was there, I had gone with John Rockweiler, and he's with Delta Media. Delta Media is the owner of KSLO Plus 105.3 out of Simsport. And he enjoyed the meal very much, and he was impressed with everybody coming up and saying hello and all. I said, well, when you're born here and you talk to everybody all the time, and then you have a TV program and a radio program on your station, by the way, Mr.
You
John.
can't hide. They all know you.
They know the voice. And we saw Ms. Robertson. Is that, you call her your aunt?
Yes, Aunt Lillian, sure.
Aunt Lillian, she was
her
there.
Her birthday's coming up soon.
With several people. Raw Eldon, his wife, was there. And one of their son-in-laws is it Joey Tumanella?
The younger one would be Joey.
I think so, but he wasn't. I think he was there.
Was he?
He was there. And then Lee and Maggie Alfan were there. Verbus and his wife, Verbus LaFleur, the electrician, he and his wife were there. Just
very good.
Wherever I go, I try
you know
to
somebody?
I try to know somebody.
How about this?
If I don't know them, I'll meet them.
The Kiwanis is going to have the Opelousas Kiwanis Club annual John Ed Bradley Football Jamboree. That's a mouthful. Thursday, August 26th at Donald Gardner Stadium. Give a call if you can help or donate, or just make sure to buy your tickets. You can contact Dirk Boudreau, 942-0263. This is the only fundraiser they do every year, and they give back $20,000 to all kind of great charities, including the Opelousas Area Cerebral Palsy Clinic. So please give them a hand.
Talking about a picture, can we show a picture? Yeah,
yes.
we have 4 minutes
let's
left.
show
in the
this
first
one
half.
first. This is a picture we got from LHC Group. That's Paula Mills with Louisiana Hospice and Palliative Care, and Miss Candace Dago with St. Landry Home Care. They gave an old-fashioned root beer float for the Tri-Community Nursing Home over near the Palmetto area. And it was a great day of sharing their services and giving back to the community. I want to thank LHC Group. Don't forget about them if you need therapy work, equipment from the beds to the oxygen. If you need any type of work throughout all of the United States, they've got locations throughout. So go by. And the next photo we got is this one.
Okay, and I introduced myself to this couple, and they had 2 of their daughter-in-laws, and one of their sons was there, and several small children sitting next to us up at Evangeline Downs, and found out that he was a former jockey. Well, now he outgrew. Look at him. He's a little bit taller than I am.
Taller now.
A little bit too heavy, but his name is Michael Romero. He knew Mr. Freddie Wobble real well, and of course he knew Freddie, the son, and he told me to be sure to tell Freddie hello. And his wife, it was Karen. They had left out before I could get a picture with the whole family. But another interesting thing that he told me is that he says, you know Dr. Richard Tate? I says, I sure do. He says, well, his father, Mr. Honore Tate, gave him his first ride as a jockey.
No kid.
Now you know.
And Honore was very active in the horse business.
Till he passed.
That's right.
That's correct. So Michael and your family, Karen and the children and the grandchildren, good morning to you all, and thanks for the nice visit we had. I thoroughly enjoyed and look forward to seeing you.
Now, this is a little trailer. You saw some guys washing.
I went to look at a new project that Clay Bertrand set up along by Tesh in downtown Leonville. Well, I passed these two young men up and that little trailer, and I noticed inside of the trailer they had a big water tank. And you can see it right there. See the water tank,
huge tank,
way in the back, and they bring their own water and they bring their own washer, car washer, pressure washer,
right,
and all their equipment to wash a car. Now that was the priest at St. Leo the Great Catholic Church in Leonville.
Sure.
A car he was washing, and he does house washing. And you know what? I misplaced the flyer. I feel so bad.
If somebody gets a flyer, pass it on to us. We'll talk about them again next week.
I know one of the young men knows me well. He used to work at Evangeline Downs, the young man on the right. The young man on the left is the owner of the company. And I mean, they've got different prices according to how much you want to spend on cleaning up your car, detailing it. I mean, they'll do the whole 9 yards.
They're serious.
At your place, at your home, or at place of work. During the daytime, they'll come by and do it.
Excellent. The First Friday series they have over at the Tourist Commission, right up here on I-49 exit 23 near, what exit you want to call that? Nuba, the Nuba exit. You can go by. They're doing the Artist Turning Debris into Art on the First Friday series this go round. You're going to meet Miss Fontenot, if I'm not mistaken. I'm looking real quick. To Ransom and Fontenot. Yeah, Trish Ransom and Michelle Fontenot take old objects, turn them into art. Go by this Friday from noon to 3 p.m. and take a look around and see what's going on. Call Herman Fuselier for more info at 877-948-8004. We got to go to break. TV and radio for 3 minutes.
Be right back.